do a Space Wolf review type thingy, but there's also a battle report on this video as well, where Ben and I, what are you doing? Ben's already goofing off. Ben and I do a battle report. This is kind of a post game for us, but we're not going to give any spoilers of the actual game. We're going to go over some Space Wolf things. But if you want to skip ahead and go right to the battle report, Josh will show you where the timestamp is to where that battle report is. Right about there. So skip ahead if you want to go right there, right to the battle report, if you don't want to hear us talk about things. So guys, Space Wolves, what are we looking at in 8th edition?
Well, let's go Ben first.
Let's go Ben
He's
first?
actually played them.
Ben's the Space Wolf player.
I'm generally the guy that comes in and plays
See, I have an affinity for Space Wolves. I really wanted to start a Space Wolf army before Dave did. Once Dave had the interest in doing it, I kind of lost mine because we tried not to have overlapping armies in the studio.
You were for 30k though too, weren't you?
Yes, it was. But then once again, Dave did.
Oh.
So yeah, we have a starter Space Wolf army for 30k.
Yeah.
So once somebody else starts an army, if they get ahead of me, which I could be slow getting an army started, I don't start that army.
So
just for obvious reasons.
47 with bolt action.
Possibly. I'm waiting for the Italians. But I could play some Bearmen. But whatever. Space Wolves, Ben.
Space Wolves. Okay, so Space Wolves, like, they've always kept that that kind of setup where they are Space Marines, but they play really different from everything else. So,
They're Assault Space Marines. And a game of 8th edition where does Assault work for them in your experience so far?
The whole deep striking and assaulting thing makes that a lot easier.
If you can roll those 9-inch charges.
Yeah. So if you can get stuff like your Sky Claws and your Lone Wolves with Terminator armor, if you can get them in a decent spot and they can make their charge, they can end up doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, you played the Lone Wolf a couple times against me. He's expensive, but he does his job of holding up the enemy army.
Yeah. In 7th edition, 6th edition, I never ran Lone Wolves. They were too squishy for what they could do, and they were just as many points back then. Now they're a lot beefier. They can take the hits, and they can shrug off a lot more.
We should talk about Lone Wolves for a second, but first, before that, tell me about the Space Wolf special rules, if any.
They really just have, and they shall know no fear.
That's it, eh?
That's
they've got and they shall know no fear, as well as they've got unique war gear for your dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
That's true.
So and then they've got their own unique discipline for psychic powers as well.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool.
I actually like their discipline. Actually, what's their 3 psychic powers for their discipline?
Okay, so we got Storm Caller, warp charge value is 6, which is kind of your average for your easy stuff. Manifest until the start of your next psychic phase, the Psyker and any friendly Space Wolves units within 6 gain the benefit of being in cover. Pretty good.
Yeah, free cover.
Tempest Wrath.
How good is cover?
Well, it can't stack.
Well, it's +1 to your save. Like,
Right. Yeah, but I mean, is it?
It's not useless.
It's not useless. You're right.
It's something. You know what?
It's a
Stormcaller
game.
and Tempest Wrath you can take in every game.
What do you want to say?
I would do it all the time. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because now, okay, so in a game of AP, with the way that the AP works now that it's just taking away from your save instead of completely negating it, getting +1 to your save is huge.
Well, it's like having a 5. I shouldn't use these terminologies, but having that 5-up save against last cannons, putting plasma guns instead of no save at all.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm still kind of new to 6th edition or 8th edition. I mean, I know, right? I'm that old, but I'm not sure if does that stack. So if I have a Terminator with a 2-up, it becomes a 1-up. So
yes.
Then you subtract 1 from that. It still stays as a 2-up.
Do me a favor. Go stand over there. I'm tired of panning back and forth between you chumps.
So it's a 1-up, which always fails on a 1 anyways.
Right.
Right, but you get a 1-up. You get a 1-up save.
Yeah, but you get a 1-up
But
save.
now he has a 4-up save from a lash cannon or a plasma gun. Now,
but he's got a 2-up from a heavy bolter still.
2 from a bolter still. Yes. No, don't get me wrong. I don't think cover is useless. I just don't think I'll be moving guys into cover slowly up the field if I want to be assaulty.
Yep.
So the power allows you to do it without having to move into cover.
That's what makes me feel a little bit more towards Tempest Wrath.
I think cover is solid, just not, to me personally, very important. But that's I play different armies.
As it used to be.
Yeah. No more 4-up cover chase and ruins or whatever, but it can be 4-up for Terminators or whatever. Yeah. Either way, Tempest Wrath is a good one. What's that one?
Yeah, Tempest Wrath was a warp charge value of 6. If manifested, pick an enemy unit within 18 inches of the Psyker. Your opponent must subtract 1 from any hit rolls they make with that unit until the start of your next psychic phase. It's a version.
That is amazing, amazing.
You love using that too.
Yes.
It's. I find it's more universal than Stormcaller.
Oh, I love it. I love that
makes sense.
spell.
Like if I pick a Land Raider with 4 las cannons and I say now you're hitting on 1 less,
For sure.
or a Vindicator that has to move and shoot,
Well,
all of a sudden he's hitting on 5s if he moves and shoots.
Colin's been up against it with Riptide.
Oh,
Yeah.
watch that.
Just getting averted and having that thing hit on 5s.
Yeah, because Tau Ballistic Skill 4 across the board, putting it up to 5 is just awful. It's downright awful.
So I had experience playing against a lot of Baneblades.
Oh, okay.
They're usually Ballistic Skill 4. Or sorry, 4 up, hitting on 4s.
It's the new Ballistic Skill 4.
Yeah, it's a
I
Ballistic Skill 4.
could say AP -3 all day, or I could just call it AP 3.
I know. But yeah, it's having those Hellhammers and everything hit on 5s instead of 4s is
Makes
a
a
big
huge
deal.
difference. Yeah,
3 to 4, yeah, it hurts. 4 to 5 is a big one.
for sure.
Yeah.
So that's a solid power that I'd be casting every time. Because you only cast 2 powers, right? So that's one you're to cast. What's the third one?
Jaws of the Werewolf.
I don't remember anybody casting this ever. What is
Okay,
it?
warp charge value is 7, so it's a little bit tougher. If you manifest to pick an enemy unit within 18 of the Psyker, other than a vehicle, roll 2d6 and subtract the target's move characteristic, the target takes that number of mortal wounds.
Okay, so you got a wounded vehicle, it'll drop a vehicle.
No,
No,
can't
other
target
than
a
a
vehicle.
cannot
It has to
target a
be-
vehicle.
Other
That would-
than
Other than a vehicle?
And like, if you target a vehicle, what's your max? Most vehicles move 10.
yeah, because
At
vehicles move from
best.
that far.
Okay,
2 wounds
so
on
scratch
vehicles.
that.
Well, anyways, you're going to use this to try to snipe characters.
Exactly.
If you can target a character.
But most characters are going to be on bikes now with movement of 14.
That's
so,
the thing. In the battle report you're about to see, I brought 2 characters on bikes in an infantry army because I think bikes make more sense.
Bikes are the big.
I can get them where I
they
need
feel
them to
like
be.
the big meta
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So, okay. You're not going to get a character with a bike, but you get a wounded Wraith Lord.
What's his movement?
Yeah, definitely.
10, but I mean, when he gets. Oh, he doesn't get slower.
I'd rather
No, he
smite
moves
him.
8.
Why
You'd
not-
rather
I
smite
can
him.
smite anything.
I'm just trying to find a value of this power.
Your obliterators.
Obliterators, yeah, they
It
move
would
4.
have messed up your obliterators.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
a
it's good
but-
against certain things.
that's a good one.
Cataphracti Terminators.
Cataphract. Well, Cataphracti still have movement 6, don't they? Or no, they're 5.
Four.
5. They're 4.
They're moving
Yeah.
4, and regular Terminators are 5.
Uh-huh.
Now, Space Wolves still don't have access to Cataphracti, do they?
Well, they used to under the old rule that anybody that could take Terminator could take Cataphracti, but in the new rules, Cataphracti has been taken away from Space Wolves.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's powers. In this battle report, we don't use Psychic for your side of the table, but I do use Aversion, and we see how
There
it's
will
a power.
be a battle report up with Mini Wargaming.
Yeah, we did one. Me and you played one for Mini Wargaming.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Yeah,
you'll
definitely
see
see you use that power.
Well, Tempest Wrath. That's
Tempest
what I
Wrath. Is that what you used?
used. Yeah, the -1 hit.
Yeah, that's sorry, that's
Oh,
not what we're
yeah.
talking about. Okay, so Psychic Power's solid for Space Marines. Probably better, Space Wolves. Probably better than Space Marines in my opinion. No, not everybody will share that opinion. I just really love that -1 to hit.
Archangel's got some pretty nice psychic powers.
Version, right? Like you
Well,
see
I
me
got
use
the
that in
same
this
thing.
battle report. Yeah, I use that. That's going to be an auto include for my librarian every time. His other 2 powers, I don't care about
Yep.
because he only casts 2 powers, and it's Smite and Aversion every time. Sometimes there's some value to Mindworm, but that's a whole separate thing I'll talk about in the future.
Yeah.
With my do another Dark Angels, how I feel about them after the fact, which I'll do after I play a few more games with them.
There's another interesting thing to note at the start of the Space Wolves Army List section of the Imperial Book 1, is that they really lay out very clearly how your special dreadnoughts are laid out. Because Space Wolves have those special weapons, like you can put a Hellfrost cannon on a dreadnought, or what everybody loves, the dreadnought with the Fenrisian Great Axe and the shield. Now it's an all-around 3-up save.
That's huge. I love that.
Yeah, because there's no more faces.
Because I find, okay, so my experience so far, and this may change in a week from now, but so far the best type of dread to take is a Venerable with double autocannons.
The Rifleman is back.
Yeah. It's a good dreadnought, but here's the problem. It dies. It just dies. Now,
But if I'm going to take the shield, I have to take the axe, so I don't have
right,
range.
but now that thing can and will survive. Can and will survive. Now, you don't have a...
8-inch movement, but I can't put it in a drop pod.
Right, you can't put in a drop pod anymore. But at the time we're recording this, a few days ago, Imperial Armor. Is it Imperial Armor? The Forge Rule books came out. Yeah, Imperial Armor.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought drop pod's in there, and I think you got to buy one. You put that in a Dreadnought drop pod. I don't want
Jump
that
up and assault somebody?
I don't want that anywhere near my lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
Dreadnoughts
scary.
don't have diminishing stat lines, right?
Regular ones.
No,
don't.
but they're-
Tempters do, and like.
Yeah,
the
but I
big
can
ones,
only
but
do
the
this to my
regular-
regular Dreadnought anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a very scary thing. I'm not sure how many points a Dreadnought drop pod is, but whatever it is,
This
it's gonna be
Dreadnought,
worth
they
it.
made it pretty expensive now to run it like that. It is pricey. But like one thing I want to point out is that it's great how they lay out in point form how you're supposed to do that now, because for all your stat lines you have to go back to the Space Marines index to get all your information to run a Dreadnought. Unfortunately, they don't do the same thing to a Wolf Lord.
So I plan on running a bunch of Razorbacks and Land Raiders in the future. Having that Dreadnought appear in my lines, and if it makes all 3 up invulns, chopping through all those vehicles, like it'll draw all my fire until it's dead.
Okay, well for 1 second here, let's take a look at the stat line of the Fenrisian Great Axe.
I think is it times 2 or plus 4?
It's +4,
Okay,
-3 d6 damage.
only D6. Okay,
And
I like
Then
this.
you fight, you can make 1 additional attack with a weapon.
And how many taxes do you have? 3 base.
Venerable, you have to go right back to Space Marines for Venerable.
What is their base strength?
For Venerable, same as any other one. Is that 6 or something like that?
Venerable Dreadnought. So what are we looking at?
Ven
Attacks
Dread,
is 4 attacks base.
Strength 6.
So Strength 9, -3, 4 attacks in close combat because you get the +1 for the axe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a las cannon.
Yeah.
It's a close combat las cannon with 4 attacks.
Last cannon stick.
Does the Venerable hit on 2s in close combat? I imagine it does.
You hit on 2. Yeah, and you get 5 attacks, right?
No, 4 attacks.
Well, because it's 4 attacks.
Oh,
and you
sorry.
get an extra attack for the
5,
axe,
yeah, 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 attacks in close combat,
On 2s.
2s, and at the very least 3s. You're messing up a Land Raider, possibly. You roll
All right, so Dreadnought with the Fenrisian Great Axe is pretty good.
if you
so
put it in a drop pod,
You put it in
I would run
drop.
them any other way.
Oh, no, I know, I agree. They're too easily avoided. What else sticks in your mind? Oh wait, that's actually I want to talk about Thunderwolf Cavalry.
We'll
The
we'll
7th
get to that
edition-
in our own section. We'll talk about that.
Well, we can skip over much of the things, right? Like how many things we have to talk about in this book?
There's too many.
I would take Logan now, where I wouldn't before.
Okay, why? Tell me about Logan.
Okay, with the movement now, the amount of wounds he has, just him on his own, he's got 7 wounds.
Okay, but is he Lord of War?
No, he's an HQ choice now. So he's no
Logan
longer Lord
Grimnar is
of
not a
War.
Lord of War. Okay,
Yeah.
well that
He
makes
used to
sense.
be.
I don't think any of the characters are actually.
He used to be.
Yeah, like even Azrael and like
Yeah.
Imhotep,
And now
they're just HU.
he's got a whole bunch of extra attacks with the
Attacks.
Whole bunch of
That's
extra
every
attacks
mock Ben now for his attacks.
with
Oh, we don't
you
do
guys are
editing here,
mean.
Ben.
You guys are so mean.
Welcome to Mountain Miniatures Gaming. We don't care about grammar or editing.
Yeah, by the way, will you unblock me?
Never. We don't care about grammar, editing, or Josh.
That's better.
I got more than one account. I will not be silenced.
It's true.
Back to Logan Grimnar.
Back to Logan Grimnar. Yeah, tell me about Logan Grimnar.
Well, okay, now any chapter master for any army gets the reroll to hit. Period.
Okay.
So that's
And his
shooting
bubble
and
of
combat.
within 6, right?
Yep.
All space
Reroll
wolves.
rolls for friendly space wolves within 6 of them.
He's power level 10. What's his point cost though?
But
Right?
Not as much as he used to be.
If he, because like I know Azrael was like 180.
He's 190.
Okay, so he's beefy.
Base,
He's beefy.
230 on Storm Rider.
don't
Okay.
take Storm Rider.
I don't know, man.
It looks
Okay, well,
dumb.
It's got 12 wounds.
Tell me his
No, but
combat
it looks
capabilities.
I know, he's Santa
It is.
Claus.
It is a sled. It
He
is a
looks like
sled.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I've seen people convert the antlers onto the wolves.
And have the Christmas elves all fight him.
Yeah!
Space wolves used to be cool, and they had the chance to be cool again. No more Wolfie Wolfington stuff.
Make Space Wolves cool again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Cullen, slap him for me.
that was more of a
son.
brush, but I guess that
tried.
counts.
Vicious, Cullen, vicious. Take it easy, Cullen. I don't want you to kill him. Just want you to hurt him a little bit. Just take it easy.
He's so
Later.
tender.
Later.
What?
Cullen
What
to the
is going on? What is going on?
I can hold the camera if you want to come over here, Steve.
I'm a little jealous.
one common denominator for all these videos.
Okay, let's move on to the Wolf Lord. Now, the Wolf Lord, it's kind of confusing.
Wait, I didn't want to know about Logan Grimnar's combat abilities. What does he have for a weapon?
He's got the Axe of Mordecai.
Okay, what does it do?
It has 2 stat lines. It's one-handed and two-handed. So how you want to use it depends on how it's used. One-handed, it's +2 strength, AP -3, D3 damage,
Okay,
which is fine.
all right.
Or two-handed, it's ×2 strength, -3, 3 damage. So it turns into a
Now,
Thunderhammer.
characters on foot are useless, so tell me about the chariot.
He teleports.
He does have Terminator armor on, so
Oh,
he can't
okay.
teleport in.
Okay.
But the Chariot's got...
So in my experience, here's what happens. You teleport in with the Terminators, so they can't be targeted. The Terminators then make their 9-inch charge, and he's left by himself because he failed to charge.
Well, he's a character, so you gotta be closer to him to attack him.
Well, when you teleport in, you're probably going to be close.
He teleports with charges
Yeah.
on your turn,
Oh.
and then he's left kind of hanging out.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Usually he's by himself.
Yeah, I just
Move your guys
characters
to get
on foot,
shots
man.
On him.
Wrong game, dude. Wrong game.
Well, he's got 12-inch movement, as long as he's got at least 7 wounds on Storm Rider.
Okay.
Stat lines stay the same. With the two-handed of the Axe Mordecai, you have to say that it does get the -1 to hit, but he's already hitting on 2s anyway. So going back to 3s,
3's rerolling.
a 3 is re-rolling, already better than 7th edition.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's hard to compare to 7th edition because everything. Strength 3 means something different now. Toughness 7 means something different now. 7th edition, you can't always compare backwards. We try to. We do a lot.
Well,
But
here's
the
the
stats
thing.
just mean different things now.
Yeah, but that's strength and wounding and stuff like that. But hits, it's easy to compare.
Sure.
So I'm already used to hitting on 3s with him anyways.
Well,
except for now he gets to hit his.
The point I'm trying to make, and Josh, no making jokes after I say this, it's basically the amount of points you pay for those attacks that hit on 3s and wound on whatever could have been spent on a last gun.
You like the last game.
How many last cans do you stockpiled, Steve?
Oh, brother. I have all the last cannons. I bought out Horde of Bits. I'm not going to talk about all these I bought out. I bought everybody out. If you sell last cannons, I bought them. If you sell Dark Lances, I bought them too. Remember my graph can spam, ladies and gentlemen?
It's replaced.
It's last cannons now.
Okay, so Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf. It's got all this stuff here. It lists what he does. Thunderwolves no longer give you +1 strength.
Right.
Good.
Thunderwolves, the mount now attacks separately.
Yep, he gets 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Strength 5 -1. That's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not bad. It's 10-inch move now. And they don't have fleet anymore.
Okay. Here's the problem. I know, right? I know.
They used to be an auto include. I feel like that's
They're kind of not good anymore.
not for what?
we need-
45 points on
We
top.
still need to talk about the lone wolf, but let's talk about the wolf, like the wolf lord. Sorry, the Thunderwolf for a second here.
Okay.
Because here's the problem. Let's say you spend a bunch of points, give them all storm shields, and you give them all crazy combat abilities.
Weapons.
Weapons. You charge in, you use some attacks with your weapons, use some attacks with your wolves, and maybe you kill the entire squad you're with. Then you die. You just get shot to death.
Yes.
So the old tactic of don't take all the good special weapons, bring a bunch of crappy ones so you don't kill your entire opponent, so that you get locked in, you kill them on your opponent's turn, and then you go attack the next thing, right? That doesn't work anymore because of fallback.
Yep.
Yeah, they can just fall back and then unload on
Yep.
them anyway.
So if you're going to do this, if you're going to bring Thunderwolf Cavalry in, you have to have the rest of your army keep up with it. Because if something charges out away from the army, it gets focused down, and you can't have Thunderwolf running away.
Yeah, things get focused down when they're alone.
Yeah. As you'll see in a battle report coming up.
Wow, so much for no spoilers.
Well, it won't spoil the outcome of the game, I'll tell you that right now. You kind of combat abilities, combat units want other units around to support them, and this one runs away and runs ahead of everybody else.
Not really. With only 10-inch move. Like I can keep a Stormwolf up with it.
You can keep up
My
with.
Skyclaws are faster than Thunderwolf Cav now.
You can keep.
Deep strike your Terminators
I
in.
can deep strike
Yeah, you can
Terminators
keep,
in.
and you can keep
up
your.
with them.
You can keep guys and rhinos up with them too.
But I wouldn't ever. Okay, before giving them any upgrades, 45 points a model.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm personally not a I'm not a Space Wolf expert, but I'm not feeling the Thunderwolves anymore.
No, they're no longer the auto include they used to be.
Yep.
By far.
All right, let's talk about the lone wolf, because this guy's interesting. He comes out extremely expensive, but possibly worth it.
Depending on how you kit him out.
Well, we've played a couple times where you've kit him out a certain way, and I think that's the right way.
I'm feeling like it used to be the old right way too, with one minor difference. I do Terminator armor with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. Pretty standard loadout. It used to be the big one was Chain Fist instead of Thunderhammer.
Okay.
Yeah. It did the same thing at Thunderhammer.
I like
used to
Thunderhammer
do.
better. Yeah. But it also does well against vehicles.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Thunderhammer's better. It's straight 3. Okay, so I know he has 3 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Sorry, 4 wounds. He has
Sorry, 4 wounds in Terminator armor, 3 wounds normal.
Okay, so you take him in Terminator armor, so he can deep strike in, or else why are you taking him? So he's in Terminator armor, he has 4 wounds. You're giving him a Storm Shield because you need to keep him alive.
Yep.
You give him a Thunder Hammer because it's hitty. He hits on 2s, right?
Hits on 2s, turns into 3s with the Thunder Hammer.
3s with the Thunder Hammer. He rerolls 1s to hit against monsters and characters, and rerolls 1s to wound against monsters and characters.
Hold on to that.
Just characters?
No, his roll failed, wound rolls of 1. Just wounds, no hits.
Oh! So we do that where this battle report you're about to watch, where we reroll all the ones to hit, I think. Or at least I say it. So if that happened, that's a mistake. Okay. He teleports in. He has some wounds. He can potentially mess up your opponent's lives, or at least distract them. Thunderhammer does 3 wounds apiece.
Yep.
He has a 4-up, feel no pain type ability for his last wound. Or when he is
so
down
it's called
to...
a glorious death. Roll a d6 each time this model loses his final wound. On a roll of a 4-up, that wound is not lost. In addition, if this model is slain in the fight phase, once the unit that slew him has made its attacks, you can attack with him before removing the model as a casualty, even if he's already attacked that phase.
Yes.
So it's the same thing the Wulfen used to have with the Death Frenzy.
Yes.
So
yeah, for sure. Now, okay. That's pretty good. Now, with that loadout, how many points?
With a Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, and Terminator armor, he's 155 points.
That's the expensive part. Now, this guy was 50 points. You would bring 3 of them in every game.
Oh!
If he was 75 points, you probably bring 3 of them every game.
Okay, well...
You make him 100 points, and you kind of still want to bring them, but you don't want to bring 3 anymore.
Well, I can put 2 squads in a drop pod, right?
Yes.
So
he can be one of them in the drop
I
pod.
put a 9-man squad in a drop pod, put him with them.
Without the Terminator armor.
Without Thunderhammer?
Yeah.
Well, I could, but it wouldn't be worth it. And just give him Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, and Power Armor.
So I'll say this though about this model. I would have reviewed this guy like too expensive to really work. Ben's brought him against me twice. 1 battle report on Mini Wargaming, 1 battle report here that you're about to watch, and both times he was game-changingly effective, where he diverted a lot of firepower or held up things while the rest of his army caught up to charge me.
Yep.
So I actually think you're going to see these quite regularly.
I've only been a Space Wolf player for a few years, really. I haven't played as long as 5th edition and some of that with some of the other guys, but I hear it's big online. Guys stick a couple lone wolves in the back line, and then you have to deal with them.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of them before.
Well,
we only had 2
because you brought them.
Now?
This is the second time I played you, right? Because I know what he does. I deployed in the game About to See in a way where you couldn't get behind me with him.
But I don't care if I get behind.
No, but you affected me right from before, while we're deploying. He has a solid purpose. At 155 points, I don't think he's overcosted. I don't think he's auto include. But he might be. I think I might still bring him every time because he does mess up my deployment, my tactics, and I'm trying to decide how much shooting to put into him without putting too much shooting into him because I got to deal with your army that's coming up at me.
Yep.
So I think he's a solid choice. Okay, so Grey Hunters, how many weapons can they take now?
Okay, so they're back to the good old 14 points, 3 weapons.
Okay.
So they got their bolter, their bolt pistol, and their chainsword. Now that those have been pointed to 0, they're no longer a 15-point model. And I know it's only 1 point.
So they all have a chainsword.
They all have chainswords.
Stock. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It doesn't make them as powerful as they used to be, just with the dynamic of the game working now.
Yep.
But
Okay. Can they hide any combat weapons in the unit?
Well, you can't challenge anybody anymore.
Oh, that's true.
And I pick where I
But can anybody buy, other than the sergeant, can anybody buy any power weapons?
Here's the thing that's kind of weird about Space Wolves is they don't really have okay, so if you have a sergeant in a Codex Astartes Space Marines chapter, you can upgrade him to a veteran sergeant, right? Is that how it works?
Huh?
You up in
7th edition?
Yeah, isn't that how you do it now though too?
No.
You have sergeants in your
They're just sergeants, there's no veteran sergeants.
Okay, so you can't.
Just sergeant, yeah.
Okay.
You can upgrade yours, I know that.
I have a pack leader, which has the same stats as the other guys. He's auto-included in the first 5 models you buy. He's one of the first 5.
And you can upgrade him to a wolf.
No. I can, in addition, bring a wolf guard.
Right, that's what it is.
So I get 2 what used to be characters in a squad.
But they're not characters anymore.
But there was never regular pack.
And they can buy combi weapons and power weapons.
I can get storm shields on them. I can put them in Terminator armor.
Wait a second.
Never did.
So wait, can you take 2 special weapons and no heavy weapon?
No.
A Grey Hunter squad.
Yeah, from the special weapon list. For every 5 models in the
Oh,
unit,
yeah, I thought you were talking about-
replaces bolt gun with an item.
So
I
you-
thought you were talking about the pack leader.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, for Grey Hunters, you have a 10-man squad with 2 special weapons, say 2 meltas, or 2 flamers, or 2 plasmas. You would have your sergeant and your wolf pack leader. Also bring a combi, whatever.
Yep.
And you have 4 special weapons in the squad.
And now economy.
And they
is
still,
taking.
and they can still buy a power weapon each, right?
Not each.
Why not? You can buy a combi weapon and a power sword.
Oh, the pack leaders?
The pack
Yeah.
leader, and what's they call it? Sorry, it's the.
Okay, so there's a Grey Hunters pack leader,
Yep.
and there's a Wolfguard pack
So
leader.
you have 2 pack leaders in the squad. So that means 2 power weapons,
Yep.
2 combi weapons, and 2 special weapons. That is the first squad I've seen so far that I would make a 10-man squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You have to take
Yeah.
10 men to
Get
get the
some
2
mad
special
firepower out of
weapons.
that.
You got utility out of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's I kitted them out this game. One Melta, 1 plasma, 2 plasma pistols because a regular Grey Hunter can take a plasma pistol, and then the sergeant can take a plasma pistol, and
10 of
then the Wolfguard pack leader can take a plasma pistol.
10
as
of
well.
them dropping out of a drop pod with 4 plasmas, or 2 plasmas, 2 combi plasmas, is going to drop some elites, 4 meltas, 2 meltas, 2 combi meltas, drop some vehicles, or just put them in a rhino with 4 flamers and go after a horde.
Yeah.
Like,
Might as well.
that is probably, so far, of all the Space Marine units,
Everything doesn't
The-
work 'cause
the
units
Grey
are so
Hunt-
far away.
no, I
The
said
regular
rhino,
pack
not
leader
drop
cannot
pods.
take
Yeah.
a combi weapon.
You can take a combi weapon?
He only takes close combat weapons.
Ah, okay.
So we can get it to Power Fist.
So, never take a power fist.
I know, not
Take
anymore.
a power sword, power
That
axe,
used to be the
or
big
power
one.
maul. I
I know.
really like. I like power mauls.
I like the axes now.
Do you?
The-
They all have their use, but
yeah.
oh, do you not have frost weapons anymore?
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
What are they?
I ran 2
They're
of
just
this game.
bonus strength.
Just power weapons with +1 strength. Okay.
Yeah, so a frost sword with +1 strength, AP -3.
Okay. I take frost sword.
Yeah, I take the frost sword every time, and I think it's usually the cheapest one out of the choice too.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's only 7 points for a frost sword.
Okay, so tell me about your blood claws.
Okay, so blood claws are
They all hit on 3s
way
now.
better now.
They
Okay,
have weapon skill 3 up now.
they are weapon skill 3 up, still bliss skill 4 up. But
Sure,
that's
whatever. You don't
fine.
care.
I'm not giving them plasma guns. I'm not doing any of
Yep.
that. But here's the thing: you take Lucas with them, he makes them +1 to hit.
So they're hitting on 2s, and they all have what? How many attacks on their profile?
Okay, so 1 attack base.
Yep.
They get the berserk charge, which is +1 for charging.
Yep.
And
They have a
get
chainsword.
chainswords. So they get 3 attacks on the charge.
Yes.
So 15 of them are 45 attacks.
Yes.
And now if you have Lucas with them,
That is
they
the.
on 2.
That is now making combat worthwhile again. That's enough dice.
Yeah,
That's orc level of dice,
I
right?
like
well,
them
not
for-
quite, but
It used to be, because it used to be 4 attacks per.
well, even orcs
Because
lost
you used
that.
to
Everybody
get
lost that.
+1 for charging,
Yeah.
you used to get +1 for do close combat.
Everybody
and
lost all that, right?
Yeah. But it's still, like, that's a lot of hits coming in.
Yep. So I think that goes for the sky claws and all the wolf.
Yeah, and Swift Claws, Sky Claws, Blood
Yeah.
Claws, I think that's all 3.
How many weapons can they hide in their unit?
Okay, so same. They got the Pack Leader and the Wolfguard Pack Leader.
So you get 2 characters for 2 power type weapons. One guy can take a combi. How many of them can take a plasma gun, for example, or a plasma pistol?
I think they can just get the pistols.
Just the pistols?
I think they can just take a pistol as.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they can't take special weapons.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about. I want to know about the wolves. One per squad,
One
per 5, per 10.
No,
One-
places chainsaw with an item from the special weapons list. If the unit includes 15 models, 1 additional blood claw may also do this. So you can take 2,
Okay.
but you have to take 15
Plus, you
models.
can get 1 combi, so you can drop
you can
in
do 2
because
flamers
they're.
in there.
Well, if you're gonna drop in, you probably want a melt or a plasma.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the hard and fast rule, but they can deep strike because they have the drum packs. You drop in and you have 3 plasma type weapons or 3 metal type weapons.
They've upped their unit cap though. You can go up to 16 blood claws. At least that's what it says in the back now.
Well, because oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the wolves.
He takes up. He becomes one of them.
Jump over to the wolves because you've brought them both
The
times,
Fenrisian Wolves?
and they are okay.
I used to play around
you
with
play
them,
Age
trying
of
to
Sigmar,
find weird ways, kind of play with
They
them.
were garbage before.
They were not good before.
Now they're usable,
Yeah.
and I can't explain why. It's they haven't really changed, but the mechanics of the game make them usable.
They're 1 point more expensive than they used to be.
Okay.
They're now 9 instead of 8.
Toughness 4, 6 up save,
Toughness 4, 6 up save,
movement of 10.
movement of 10.
Count as beast, but that doesn't mean anything right now, other than the fact they can't walk through ruins.
Yep. Strength 4, -1.
Yes, they have a rend on their attacks.
Yeah.
-1 on their attacks.
Yep. They have some.
They
weird-
died of bolt gunfire.
They do.
But, I mean,
they're
you have
super
to-
squishy, but all of a sudden you have to deal with them.
For me, I spent all my points on last cans and didn't buy enough bolt guns. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not like Age of Sigmar where damage carries over.
Right.
So Horde, here's what I do. I run them with Wolf Priest, which is another unit I
Yep, you've done that twice or now.
Yep.
So they use the Wolf Priest leadership of 9. So
Nice.
if you kill a bunch of them, they're not fleeing off the table.
Well,
Not likely.
They're not crumbling, I guess, would be the new way of doing it.
Yeah, it's it's flee off table technically. So I can't explain it, but the mechanics of the game make these things usable now.
Yep.
They're a target to draw fire because everything. Okay, the action you get into the action right away. You're killing things on turn 1 all the time. So do I want to shoot these wolves or do I want to shoot your Stormclaw?
Well,
Right.
the idea with them is they are chaff. I want to get them up in your face.
And if they get into combat, they're wounding even the toughest vehicle that's not a forge-rolled vehicle on a 6. They're wounding most vehicles on a 5, most infantry on a 4, and they're -1 to your save. You attack first for charging, right?
They have 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
The attack first is charging. If I keep them with my Wolf Priest, they reroll their
How many-
hits. They hit on 3s.
Yeah. 3s are rolling. Now, how many points are they? I know they're a little more expensive, but they're still
They're 9
relatively
points
cheap.
each, 135 points for 15 of them.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth
They
it.
moved 10. All right, are there any more units in this list or in this book that are new or different?
Oh, one more thing before we start talking about the Fenrisian Wolves. Unlike
Yes.
the Thunderwolf Cavalry, they can reroll charges.
Oh, yes, that's another big one.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
another big one. You have no way of really deep striking them type or anything like that, but
No.
they're fast.
They're
move
fast
10.
enough. They can keep up with stuff.
Can they reroll charges in advance or just charges?
Just
Just charges?
Just
Okay.
charges. Long Fangs. Okay, they're like a Devastator squad.
Oh, can they still take 5 heavy weapons?
I think 6.
Ooh.
I can go up to 7 models.
You have the 7 models max, so you can't make a 10-man squad and have 10 men chaff.
No, sorry, 6.
6 max, okay.
So I can take 5 special weapons. Or 5 heavy weapons.
But you can't take
No.
a bunch of extra guys to not hold heavy weapons to die first.
No.
That's unfortunate.
But here's the thing. So they used to have a rule called Fire Discipline, which allowed them to split fire.
Yep.
In
Just gonna walk over here. Keep
5th
talking.
edition, it allowed you to fire whatever, wherever. In 6th edition, it just gave you the split fire rule, so one weapon could fire wherever. Now, I pick a unit and I reroll once to hit.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. I can get the hits on something. I could throw them in a drop pod, have it drop in. Okay, a bunch of multi-meltas, 4s to hit. Okay, 4s to hit, but rerolling 1s to hit.
Yeah.
It makes it
I'm-
semi-viable.
You have to try them out. I'm not too sure about them.
Yeah, I didn't run them a whole lot before.
I want to know what your flyers though.
Okay,
Because you used to have bring a lot of lash cans and twin leg multi meltas and missiles.
okay,
They were
here's
super.
the thing. I used to have the auto included for the 2 twin leg multi-meltas on the sponsons for the Stormwolf.
Yep. Now it's 101 points to add that on.
114.
114 of those multi
Wow.
meltas.
Just to add that.
Just, yeah.
Well, you got to think, Cullen, because it has the mobility to
Yeah.
get within 12 to get
Oh,
those.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get it.
To get those.
And it's 4 shots,
and
right?
it's 4 shots.
I do it though. How many points is it with the twin lash cannon?
Okay, so think of my army
Yep.
without the Fenrisian Wolves then.
So you lose all the wolves, right?
I lose all the wolves.
But you probably I don't know
4 melt.
Okay, so after
Only
this
less
battle
bodies on the ground.
after this battle report, I don't want without spoilers, everybody, because everybody's in the room and watch the game. Don't say just what happened in the battle report. Also think about potential. Would Ben have been better off if he didn't bring the wolves and bought the multi-meltas and the heavy bolters? Because heavy bolters are still useful, but the multi-meltas are scary, especially on something that can move that fast.
Here's the thing, and we talked about this before with how viable the strength weapons are now. Strength 5 is plenty
You
viable. on a
wound
lot of
every
stuff.
vehicle on a 5
Yep.
so far.
And I -1 rend.
Yeah.
And I have 12 shots with them.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's
And
a very different
if
game.
I have anything, if Logan's within range, or if a Wolf Lord is within range, Logan will make him reroll hits
Okay.
entirely.
Hellfrost. What is it now? What is the Hellfrost gun?
Hellfrost is okay. I can fire it 2 shots as focus now
Yep.
instead of just the one twin linked before.
3 shots. Heavy 3.
That is the dispersed.
No, that's heavy 3.
Oh, you might look at the different ones.
You're
You
looking
look
at the
you're at the Storm Fang.
The Storm Fang. That's it.
So yeah,
Keep
so
going, one more.
One more.
this one's the transport we're talking about first.
Aha.
That's the one. Yeah. So it's got that 16 model transport capacity that you always love.
Yep.
It's got the pound machine spirit, so you can do the whole move and shoot. Which
Yep.
is, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, like
Bunch of heavy weapons.
1,000 guns on this thing. It's got 14 wounds. It's got a 3-up save, and it's a flyer.
Yep. I
So
want
it's survivable.
Hellfrost, man. What's it do?
Hellfrost, if you don't die, I roll a 6 and you take a mortal wound.
Okay. How many shots? Focus and dispersed?
Okay, so focus is 2. Dispersed for the regular twin-linked Hellfrost cannon is 2d3.
And strength and rend and all this stuff?
With the focus, it's strength 8 minus 4 d6 damage.
Okay, so it's a melt gun. Without the melt special roll.
Yep, without the melt special roll. Heavy 2d3, 6 minus 2, 1. I don't think I'll ever use dispersed.
Heavy 2, 3, 6, minus 1? All right, go to the big boy. Tell me about the big Hellfrost. One you were looking at, Colin.
So now I can.
The one that, the one I really want to know about. We're looking at over here.
Okay.
166.
So it's heavy 3.
Yes, sir.
Focus beam, strength 8, minus 4, d6.
It's a heavy 3 melta gun.
And then if you want to do dispersed, it's heavy 3d3, strength 6, minus 2 with 2 damage.
See, that's okay, but you're getting
Not for the points I'm paying for it.
how many points are you paying for that thing?
Okay, so
I
I'm
like
pretty
the 3
it's
melta.
free. I'm pretty sure it's free because it's one of those like chapter
True,
specific
it's already included in the vehicle.
With a Hellfrost Destructor?
Yep.
It's 50 points.
Oh,
And how many points is the vehicle base?
155.
So it's 205, and then you gotta buy what else on that? You gotta
Twin
buy.
heavy bolters.
so that's
Oh, it's getting
34
expensive.
points. And then the twin Hellfrost cannon.
No, the two
Storm
Storm
Strike.
2 storm strikes. Yep.
Missile launchers.
They're
They're
21-ish,
over
I think.
So it can.
2 of those.
Ooh, this is getting expensive.
Yeah, the things rack up in points fast, and that's why I didn't
Yeah.
take the.
See, the problem with that is I believe a Devastator squad is going to deal with them faster than it can deal with the Devastator squad.
Oh, Devastator Squad. Yeah, but that's why I have the heavy bolters on it.
Yeah,
Because those heavy bolters will deal with the Devastator Squad.
you're absolutely right. I fully agree. Well-
it can also take the Skyhammer missiles.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, whatever. They're +1 against fly, right?
Yeah, but what is it? Strength 7 minus 1 d3 damage.
And then they're
Eh.
-1 against
Ground targets. Yeah, if there's enough fly, it's -1. I'm not a big fan of those anymore. Is there anything else special, Space Wolf? I think that's pretty much it.
The Wulfen.
Oh, right. Wait a second. The Wulfen. These things are actually quite good.
The-
They're not in this battle report coming up, but you did use them against me in the game I played against you in Mini Wargaming.
Okay, so the Wulfen. Now they have a 7-inch move.
Yes.
And
They can advance and charge.
advance and charge.
And when they die, they can swing and attack again.
Yep.
And they have a crazy amount of attacks.
Reroll failed charge.
3 attacks each.
Yeah,
roll
reroll
for the attack
so
loss.
advancing and reroll full of charge. Getting out of a flyer if you want.
Yep. So they have. There was an old chart you used to have to use for how they affect the space models around them. Now they just have 2 rules here. They have Curse of the Wolf and Hunt. You can reroll failed charge rolls for friendly Space Wolves, infantry, biker, cavalry units that are in 6 inches of this unit at the start of the charge phase. This range of the ability is doubled for all Blood Claw units. So it says
That's pretty
Blood
cool.
Claw, it's saying the Blood Claw keyword.
Yeah.
So that counts for Sky Claws, Swift Claws, Blood Claws.
Yeah.
Cool. The other one is Curse of the Wolf and Kill. You can make 1 additional attack for models in friendly Space Wolves, infantry, biker, cavalry units that are within 6 inches, and you double that for 12 inches. Another caveat about these rules is that they do not affect the Wulfen themselves.
Right.
Which didn't happen in the old edition either, but it hasn't changed here.
Now, they still have 4 up save, 2 wounds, and a 5 with feel no pain equivalent type ability.
Yeah, where they can ignore mortal wounds.
But and they can, well, everybody can on those feel no pain type
Yeah.
things. They can take Storm Shield still.
Yep.
They're Strength 5 base.
And the pack leader can now take a Storm Shield. That
Yes.
was not an option for him before. He was only
Oh, really?
claws.
I didn't know that.
The only thing he could put on.
Okay, so because they can advance and charge, reroll charges, all that stuff. They move 7. The way the game mechanics are changed, these things are definitely viable just walking on the field.
Now here's what I do. I throw them in drop pod. 5
Yep.
in drop pods.
Can they go in
have
there?
2 spots.
Can they go in there?
Why couldn't they?
I don't know. You never know.
There's nothing that says they can't.
Okay, fair enough.
Throw them in a drop pod. I deep strike them in
Yep.
inside. A lone wolf and a
I
squad.
don't want to deal with that squad at all.
But now
if they
those
make
2
that
squads
charge,
reroll charges.
yeah. Oh.
That's not cool.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta try that a bit. Again, I can't explain why, but the mechanics of the game allows you to really walk as if you want to. It's the same as why the wolves are usable now. They can get across the field. This unit can draw so much firepower. I fought them. They will tear through things.
They gotta get to it.
And how expensive are they? Give me
I
a
think they're 37 points.
give me a
each.
squad of
Base.
5, 37 each.
37 each.
So it's at 185.
I think in the game I ran them with, I had 2 Thunderhammer Storm Shields and 3 axes. And I didn't run them with the frag auto launchers now because they're useless.
Why? Yeah, why?
Running into terrain doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
So it's a waste of points to run them on them now because they're ballistic skill 5+.
Sure.
It's not worth it. That was 298 points, I think. 300 points for
With
5
with
guys.
the axe.
With 3 axes.
That's expensive.
For
It's
5
expensive.
guys.
But
Now you throw those guys in a drop pod for what's the drop pod now? 70 points? Something like that?
well, here's how I'm gonna do it. That squad versus the Land Raider is about 50 points cheaper than the Land Raider, and it wins every time.
Yeah, but a Land Raider can hit me from 48 inches away.
Well,
Drop pod to
yeah.
103.
Okay, 103 points. So that becomes a 400 point unit.
Do they take up 2 slots in a drop pod?
Yeah, they take up 2 slots. Because anytime you look at...
If it doesn't say it, that doesn't mean it.
look at the beginning of Space Wolves, I think. Oh, look at the
Oh,
Storm
okay,
Wolf.
yep. These vehicles can also transport... Okay, no, I don't think they... Can they?
Here. it's in the... Okay, so look at the Storm Wolf. A Storm Wolf can transport 16 Space
Yeah,
Wolf infantry
yeah.
models.
It's
Each
Space Wolves
Terminator,
are
Jump
those.
Pack, or Wulfen model takes the space of 2 other models.
Page 130.
It may not transport Primaris models. 130?
You're reading the flyer, right? The
I'm reading
flyer,
the flyer.
the flyer takes 2 spots.
The flyer takes 2 spots just like Jump and
So-
Terminators. So it doesn't treat them any differently.
Here's what it says, is that there's a little 1. And
Yep.
it says that means that these vehicles can also transport Wulfen. Each Wulfen model takes the space of 2 other models. There's a 1 next to a Land Raider Crusader, a Land Raider Excelsior, a Land Raider Redeemer, and that's it. Not the drop pod.
No drop pod for you, Benny.
No.
But you know what? You can run them. You can run them.
You know what? I could throw them inside of a Storm Wolf.
You could, or you can run them.
Here's what I do. I hold my reserves off for 1 turn until my Storm Wolf gets out there.
Or you can not bring Wulfen.
I don't know. I'm an old school player. Bring Space Wolves, not giant.
You
wolves.
played back in the day of the great, the Armageddon Crusade, where they first appeared.
Back
That
when
was
this was
different.
all orchard,
That
as
was-
far as the eye could see, and old man Jenkins used to let us pick apples whenever we wanted. We could milk the cow.
Well, with that, we're ending this video.
Still going.
We are about to play a battle report right now. Here it is. Here's my 1,500 points of Dark Angels. 3 tactical squads, all identical with rhinos. We have plasma guns and grav cannons, as I had them in 7th as well. We have a Land Raider and a Vindicator in heavy support. We have a Librarian with Aversion and Mindworm, and we'll bring a Interrogator Chaplain as the Warlord. I don't know why, no synergy with this list,
Hey, Steve.
but we have to be led by chaplains.
Steve.
I don't want to hear what you want to say.
No,
but
no, no, no. You said
This better be good.
You said Fallen One.
Power fist on the boss man, and that's 1,500 points of Dark Angels. The loyalist of the loyalist. Here's a bunch of crap that Ben's gonna use. What's your list, dude?
Alright, I got 15 Fenrisian Wolves.
Nice.
I've
Wolves.
got 15 Blood Claws, one of which is a Wolf Guard. He's got a Frost Sword.
Nice.
They're
I
gonna
see
be
an axe in there.
Well, yeah, that's a Power Axe. That's also in there. That's the,
Oh, is a frost sword and a power axe?
Yep.
Gotcha.
They're gonna be riding inside the Storm Wolf, which is got all the regular stuff. The sponsons are gonna be using the heavy bolters.
Makes sense.
The twin heavy bolters now.
Not multi-multis?
That'd be 114 points.
Oh, let's go elsewhere.
So that's my 10 Skyclaws. They're also led by a Wolf Guard. He's got a Frost Sword and a Plasma Pistol. Also inside the squad is another Power Axe. Right beside them you have my 5 Grey Hunters. They're just bolters, bolt pistols, and chainswords. Behind them is my other squad of Grey Hunters. It's going to be in the Rhino. They have 2 Plasma Pistols, a Plasma Gun, and a Melta Gun. And then out front, you've got my Lone Wolf, who's running Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, and Terminator Armor. In the middle there is my Wolf Lord, who's just got a Thunderhammer. And my Wolf Priest, who has got a Plasma Pistol and Crozius Arcanum.
And that's 1,500 points of the Wolves.
Yeah.
And we're all deployed for the Spoils of War scenario.
What's up, Home Slices?
There's Ben for you.
Yeah, bud.
Ben's all spread about, as he does.
Yep.
We got Blood Clouds in a transport. The other guys are in a Rhino, and one lone wolf in the teleportarium.
The Wolf Lord in front of the Blood Claws, also inside, the same transport as them.
Because Ben was going to end up going first either way.
Yeah, somehow.
I did not. This Rhino's empty. That Rhino's empty, and I'm spread out to protect against deep striking Thunder Fist duders or Power Fist guys. Or sorry,
Thunder Fist?
Thunder Hammer guys. But that Rhino has guys.
You know what? Now that you said that, from this day forth, that lone wolf shall be known as Thunder Fist.
Thunder Fist?
Thunder Fist.
You better write his name on his base.
I am going to.
We are deployed in the Spearhead Assault deployment. It's kind of a triangle. Hammer and Anvil. I got 1, 2, 3 objectives in my deployment zone. 1 in the middle. Ben's got 1, 2 in his. And this is Spoils of War. Ben gets to decide who goes first.
I'm going to go first.
And I'm going to decide not to attempt to try to seize. Our Warlord traits, we both, my Warlord, and who's your Warlord?
He's inside the transport.
Inside the transport? We both rolled Legendary Fighters +1 attack.
Mine's more legendary than yours is.
Coming to my house with a Triforce shirt on.
Yeah.
Those are mountain colors, sir. Those are mountain colors.
No.
Oh, by the way, we're in
Straight.
the Mini Wargaming Studios. I'm sure you all know that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you're watching my battle reports, you probably know who Mini Wargaming is anyway.
I think I've done one battle report not in the studio ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I do almost all of mine in this room. I love this room. All right, draw your cards, dude.
I told you not to tell me what to do. When I'm
I will try to
and
minimize
ready.
the amount of Ben battle reports we have, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Try to keep it to a Ben minimum.
Okay, we have secure objective 1, defend objective 2, and behind enemy lines. No,
No. Where's 1?
maybe.
Maybe in the 1.
It's pretty strong, maybe.
Yup.
So I guess you're gonna get.
You put
2.
that there too, you fool.
Hey, I try to spread it out, not put them all inside of a deployment zone.
We didn't know who was picking the deployment. We didn't even know the deployment zones were yet.
Yeah, well, you know what? Favoring a side of the board is just as bad.
I am far too sober for this. So Ben is not happy with his cards.
Well, okay, here's
Does not know what he
the
wants to
thing.
do.
Here's the thing. I have secure objective 2. So, my plan
No,
was,
do you have to defend too?
Possibly. Defend.
Yeah, it means you gotta
Okay,
hold it for 2
So
turns.
you can't steal it from me, at least.
Well, I can. So you have to hold it on 2 turns, mine or yours in a row, 2 in a row. I only have 1 model on it, so you can get to it.
Yes, but you can't steal this thing from me because it's not a secure objective.
Oh, you mean steal the actual card for
Yes.
Spoils of War? No, yeah, I cannot steal the.
Okay, I was thinking it was one of those.
No.
So what I wanted to do originally was drop my lone wolf over by that squad.
Yes,
and
sir.
Hopefully charge them.
Make that 9 charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what else are you gonna do with it, right?
No, I would totally go for every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
But now I kind of want to do it over here and then charge your rhino. But
Because,
then I'm
no,
not gonna hold it for 2 turns.
Because you had that guy, I put them in front of him. I didn't want you getting on the charge on him. And I deployed far enough ways to deny you any backfield.
Yeah, but anytime I'm taking this guy, I don't really care.
How many
if you're-
points is he?
Current load at 155.
It's expensive, dude.
No, but like he's got so many wounds. He's so good at close combat.
Okay, well, it's a points game, right?
It is. Maybe.
So what are you gonna do? What's the first move?
What's the first move? Probably gonna move up my storm wall.
Ben's gonna go ahead and try to grab behind enemy lines.
I basically clear the other side of the board, so I'm not gonna measure it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Hello, friend.
Hello. So this guy's gonna advance.
You can advance the Rhino. Yep, it's always a 2. Sometimes it's a 1.
So that's 12 inches, right?
Yes, sir.
So he's gonna come.
Vroom. Jump troops are gonna advance.
Yeah, they're good. What? Yeah.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
4. Hey,
16 inches.
that is impressive. I like when Ben pulls the shape really high because then the 16 inches becomes like 16 feet.
You're 16 feet.
That was a good burn, dude. That was a good burn. The wolves are gonna advance.
Which die will I use?
Use one that's showing
All of
one. Okay, I picked that die. Karma.
There. You happy, Steve?
I don't.
Are you ever happy?
I'm happier when you're not here.
That's a lie, and you know it. You love me, Steve. What would you do without me?
And I don't know doing it. And then your priest. Hello.
Bam.
How about these guys right here?
They're gonna advance.
Advance.
They're definitely gonna advance. Definitely advance. They're gonna advance 8.
They're not very fast.
They're in power armor. It's
There's
very
nothing
heavy.
like getting a hammer and anvil type deployment or armored spearhead as we have and bringing guys without a transport.
You know what, Steve?
See, I was saying to get my transports right away because I knew you'd come to me.
Well, do I have a choice?
No, I love when you come to me piecemeal. That's perfect. I'll deal with that, and then I'll deal with them, and then I'll deal with them.
You gotta deal with that while these guys get up to them.
Okay.
And then
Can you just explain to him? No.
he gets it. That's the issue, though. He fully understands.
I know he understands. That's the problem. End of the movement phase. We have a lone wolf coming down to help out this holy flyer. And he's appearing over here, going after my tactical squad. So that's it. Do you have a psychic phase? I don't think you do.
No, I do not.
Shooting phase. Who wants to shoot?
I want to shoot.
Okay. Heavy bolters going after this squad here. Everything else going after the Raider of the Land. We are going to start off with the 2 las cannons into my Land Raider, hitting all on 3s. We got 2 hits. It's strength 9, I'm toughness 8, wounded on 3s. We got 1. 5 armor save against that. Nope. D6 wounds. 2. He's down to 14. Twin Health Frost Destructor, is it 2 shots?
Yep, it's
2 of the single shots?
2 focused. Actually, let me look it up.
2 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s.
4s.
Let's check 8, right? Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. It's -4, so I gotta get 6 up save. Make one, fail one.
Of course.
How much damage?
D6.
D6! 1. There goes the first command point. For 3. Down to 11. And then the 2 heavy bolters. This is 12 shots, isn't it?
It is.
2 twin heavy bolters. Hitting on 3s into my tactical squad with 2 twin heavy bolters. That's 1 twin heavy bolter. No, that's 2.
That's 2.
Whatever.
I know how to count.
I'm thinking it's all cannons. And we on 3s. 4 up save, I'll allocate them afterwards. We're gonna lose 3. So this guy, and this guy. And now it's time to charge, so we're gonna overwatch. You're gonna make it. Grav cannon. Plasma gun. And overwatching with the bolt guns. 3 hits. 1 wound. 2 armor save. Makes it. We're looking for a 9-inch charge. Oh, you want to reroll for command point? Different phase. On a 4, to make the charge. Oh, he does. Come on in.
I needed that.
So he's gonna swing first. And hit me on 3s with his Thunderhammer. 2 hits. Winning on 3s.
2s.
2's right, it's strength 8. 2, it's -3.
Thunderhammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Regular Thunderhammer.
And 1 survives. Knocked off this guy's head. Alright, I guess we'll pile in and attack before we fall back.
I'll have to kill him, he gets with
My guys are hitting on 3s. And he's wounding, or they are wounding on 4s. And a lot of 6s. 2 of armor save. He's good. Morale time, I lost 3 models. And we're good. Nobody's gonna flee. So we go around to my turn 1. Well, I'm gonna fall back. Yeah, originally, I'm gonna draw my cards first, actually. Now, let's do things in proper order here, Ben. Did you score anything?
I might have.
You scored marker number 1.
And behind enemy lines.
And yeah, 2 points. Now, you want to discard, defend 2? You can in this scenario.
I will definitely.
Yeah. Alright, so my cards are Domination, Secure 5, which is way over there, so that's I'm going to discard that after I discard Domination.
You can't discard it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you can score it.
I can definitely score
You can definitely go back here and score it, you're right. And I have Secure 4 as well. Right here. But first, we're going to do this. Actually, we might as well move farther. We don't care about range. Then we are going to have this squad fall back. We're going to go this way. Yeah, oh, that's probably a little bit too far. And here he comes. That's not going to move because that never moves. This won't move, but these guys will. Just move, like so. Actually, I think I'm going to do something else. Maybe that vehicle will move. I can keep you from, yeah, I can keep you from getting a note. And I don't want you to get a note, so I'm going to do that.
I hate you.
I know. So I am going to move this guy. He's going to come over here. They're going to get out too. Do you mind if I change my movement over here?
Oh, go for it.
I got to keep him on the objective.
Yeah, that sounds like.
Hey, maybe you blow up and hurt all my vehicles.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful event. That would just be absolutely great.
Vroom, vroom! And they'll move up.
At least I don't have to fend 2 anymore.
And then they move. So that is, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. Don't.
What?
This is assault.
Why
This
are you
is
so
assault.
scared? No, this isn't the assault phase. This is the movement phase.
This is assault, and I have lawyers. Ah, that hurt. First thing we're gonna do, actually, yeah, we're gonna smite you. All right, nah, I have to roll 6. D3 mortal wounds. Take 2 on your flyer. How many got left? 2?
12, I think.
Just in case your flyer doesn't die, let's give him a aversion. Yeah, he's averted.
You're afraid.
Now he's minus 1 to hit. Would you?
You're a towel.
Don't forget your towel. My Vindicator is gonna shoot at the jump troop duders.
Sky Claws.
Sky Claws. We get D6 attacks because you are, you know. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You want to use a command point?
No.
Are you sure?
We're hitting on a 4 because we moved. We hit. We're wounding on 2. It's minus 3.
Okay, so 6 up.
Yeah. You're dead.
One guy is
One guy's dead.
One guy.
And his Stormbolter will be the one target he has in range, obviously. 2 hits. Wait, I may not be within 12. Oh yeah, definitely am. And 2 wounds. 2 up save for that lone wolf. Don't mess it up, man. Oh, I messed it up. He's got 1 wound left?
He's got 3 wounds left.
You got 4? This is not what you told me off camera.
This is exactly what
Officially a liar. Officially a liar. Caught on camera. We're gonna fire his guns. Oh, he didn't even care. He wounded you. 2 up save. You're fine.
That's right.
Twin heavy bolter. Las cannons. Hitting on 3s.
This is the last cannons?
Yes. Yeah,
he
wounding
got
on
4s.
3s.
I am flying.
You're right. What did I roll after the clips? I only rolled 4 pluses, so 6 up save, sir.
You hit me. Have you wounded me yet?
Yeah. This is my wound roll.
Oh, okay.
Give me the 6. Give me the 6.
Give you something.
Oh,
there they are.
3d6 damage. I'm gonna use a command point. Whew, 12. He's dead. Oh god. Ben, all the guys are dead. Ben, all the guys are dead. Ben, all the guys are dead.
Well, we'll see.
No, they're dead. Okay, you don't blow up. You have to disembark your guys within 3, not within 1 of me. They're dead. Was that worth? No, was that worth? Was that worth first blood? I mean, oh yeah, first blood. Was that worth line breaker? Oh snap, Ben! That's first blood, second blood, third blood, and warlord kill. You want to see start over?
Level up. Yeah. No!
No, want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Alright guys, sorry for the crappy battle report, but Ben doesn't want to play Warhammer.
I'm salty.
I gotta buy you a beer now, don't I?
More than one.
I'm gonna charge. Want to Overwatch with a grenade or something?
Don't have any.
You have no grenades? Oh yeah,
Terminator armor.
you're a thingy, right? I'm gonna roll my dice. Hey, I'm in. Oh well.
Really in. Come on,
I'm gonna go way over here.
Alright, do whatever you want.
Yeah, man. I got 3 attacks, but I got 4 because of my legendary fighter warlord trait. I hit on 2s, so 3s is the power fist. I am a interrogator chaplain, so I always reroll. And I wound you on 2s, so power fist. You know what? I'm gonna use the command point. Okay, a 1 always rolls into 1. And you got yourself 3 up invulnerable save. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. You swing back on 3s rolling 1s, because I'm a character.
Yep.
2 hits. You wound on 3s rolling 1s, because I'm a character. 2 wounds, 4 invul. I've already used a reroll, so I'll take the 3 wounds. And I'm down to 3. I'm going to score marker number 4, and I'm going to discard domination. Ben starts or defend 1. You have to draw the card first, I think. Okay, to defend 1 where his wolves already are. And what's the here? You gotta roll a die?
Yep. 5.
You have to, what do you do that? You have to score it? I still have secure 5, which you can score off my card.
That's true. That's worth 2 points.
And then you can go over here and grab it for this card.
Turning into a point game.
Area denial is score 1 point if there are no models within 6 to the center of the battlefield. If there's no models within 12, you score D3. You might actually already have that. So I just measured I am not within 12 of the center, so that is a D3 points for you. If you go back to 5, you're going to score 2 points. And if you hold that for my turn, which I can't get to at my turn, you're going to score 1 point, or sorry, 2 points on my turn. So you're gonna get a big bunch of points by
So I
not
think I'm
fighting
gonna
me.
start turtling now.
Yeah. You're not necessarily wrong. So are they gonna advance back?
Yeah.
You need a high number here. That's not gonna do, Ben.
That's what I was at before. 12 inches.
Are you within 3 of the center of the objective? Because you measure the center now.
No.
Yeah, you wanna use your reroll?
Yes.
Rerolls are fickle, man.
They are indeed.
Come forward with the troops. Looking for some ruins.
Yeah.
And you wanna shift around anything over here?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna advance both these squads. Let's start off with the wolves.
Yep.
They're gonna go 12. So these guys are gonna. Yeah, I advanced.
These?
I advanced them already. Yeah, the wolves.
Oh, yeah, you rolled the die?
Yeah. It's
Well,
right
we
there.
did it on, it doesn't count. Do it on camera, Ben. There you go. You got
One
3.
more
You're
inch.
welcome. Doesn't happen on camera.
I need every inch I can get.
Shifting over the doges and leaving a couple up top.
Yes.
Advancing the Marines
9.
and your priest. Okay. Well, shooting phase. Want to fire off some bolt pistols? Doing a quick change here for Ben. Ben didn't want. He figured he could have done this. He didn't want to. Didn't want to change it afterwards. I'm kind of forcing him to. He could have got his guys out before he moved his rhino, which he's going to do. And now that he got out, he's going to advance his rhino back here. You did the roll. You just forget to move his guys first. And now you can activate this squad. Do you want to advance or you just want to move forward?
I just want to move.
Just want to move? Here it comes. There they go. So no second phase for you. Right to shooting. Where do you want to start?
These guys.
Yep.
Plasma gun is within 12.
Plasma gun to my rhino. Hitting on 3s. You want supercharge?
Nope.
Okay, hitting on 3s. And strength 7. What are you on 4s?
Charged.
No wounds.
Melta guns within range.
Hitting on 3.
Nope.
Want to use your command point?
Nope.
Nope.
Plasma guns within range.
Plus a pistol.
Yeah, that's the one.
3. And 4. -3. 6 up save. 1 wound. Down 9. And bolters gonna fire. 3 bolters gonna fire.
Yeah, 3 bolters are gonna not give you cover.
Yep. Hitting on 3s. And 5s. Nope.
And
Some more with cover.
Yeah. Got 2 more.
2 more on 3s. And 5s.
1.
We got 1. 3 up save becomes 2 up. Was it cover? Didn't matter. And fight time. 3 attacks. Hitting me on 3s. Oh crud. Wounding me on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Yep.
4 Binvuln.
reroll.
I actually reroll both at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna spend a command point to reroll this. Nope, he's dead. Wow, there's Warlord kill for you. There's a point.
I'll take it.
And he moves within an inch of me. Back into combat. At the end of your turn, you're scoring my card for marker number 5. Here, put this over there.
No, not yet, because it didn't move.
Oh, you didn't get there yet.
I'm not there yet.
You don't get to defend 1 yet, and you have to get it into my turn.
Yep.
Did you get anything at all? You had D3 points for me not being 12 in the center.
2.
I have secure 3 to assassinate. Is your lone wolf a character?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, Ben's gonna score that too. It's all
can
coming to
contest
Ben. It's all coming. You have a lot of models there. Okay, well, let's get there. First of all, I'm gonna create a wall.
So you're gonna move that objective that was underneath that rhino? Is that what
Was
you're
there
gonna
right? I didn't even care about that one. Where was it, over here?
do? Something like
Oh, it was right. I know exactly. It was right on there. I had to put it there.
because super
That's where I put it. Right on that little circle. Josh, I heard that. I heard you, Josh. What are you doing? Josh? Josh is lollygagging, and what are other play words I can use on the internet right now?
Shenanigans.
He's shenaniganing over there. I heard what you did. All right, I can't. You see his hand right there, boy? Let's go over and see what he's doing.
What's that place that you like to go
To that restaurant.
What are you doing, Josh?
I was just trying to help with the grammar. Am I blocked or unblocked now?
I blocked you from my channel, Josh.
Okay, I'll log into one of my other accounts.
Dang it. So we're gonna come around here. We're gonna fall back.
Yeah, run away.
Actually, we're gonna fall back in a line.
Run away in a line.
We're gonna let you get back to our tank, just in case this doesn't work. They're gonna move forward, and then they're gonna move forward as well. Move a little like that. Did not move this guy. We're gonna block number 2. And then we are going to try to smite you. I got it. Do you have anything? You don't have to die. D3 mortal wounds. I'm going to use a command point. You get 2. You got 1 left. Down to 1. And then we're going to put a version on, let's say, them. They're averted.
Your peril.
2 wounds. And then we're going to shoot, starting off with him. Firing your twin bolt guns on 3s and 4s. Give me a 2-up save.
Just 1?
There's 1. He's fine. This squad's going to go. Starting off with the grav cannon into the blood claws?
Skyclaws.
Skyclaws. We're hitting on 3s because we didn't move. Didn't matter if we did. We're wounding on 3s. It's -3 to your save. Are you all in cover yet? No. So you'll have a 6-up save. 1's dead. In the back?
Yep.
Rapid fire the plasma gun. Okay. And bolt gun summon rapid fire on 3s and 4s. 3 wounds. 3-up save. 1 dice.
These guys?
No, over here. And now this squad, we're gonna fire the grav cannon into them. We moved, we're hitting on 4s. Okay, again, didn't matter. And 3s, 2 -3, so 6 up. 1 dice. That guy. And then we're gonna do the plasma. Misses. 3 1s in a row for plasma. And bolt guns on 3s and 4s. 1 a 3-up save. Gets 1 more. How many mauls are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good thing, I forgot about this guy. He's gonna go next. D6 shots into them. D6 because you have 5 or more models.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we have 6 shots, hitting on 3s because we didn't move, and wounding on 2s. 6-up saves. Nope, 3 more dead. How many are left? 2 left? It's Stormbolter is gonna go. 2 hits. No wounds. Stormbolter into them. Okay. Stormbolter into them.
Couldn't do that with the grav cannons.
Right? 2 wounds, 3-up save. 1 more dead. And I'm gonna put the Stormbolter from this one into them. And 2 wounds. Save. They're fine. 1 guy left alive over there. I'm gonna let Battleshot take care of him, hopefully. We're gonna put everything from this guy into that. So, las cannons on 3s and 2s. 3 have been vuln. He's good. Twin heavy bolter on 3s and 3s. 3 up again. Statistically, he's dead. No, it's punishment.
3 up,
Yeah. He's dead.
4 up, do not die.
What's this thing?
For his last wound, if he rolls a 4 up, he doesn't die.
Is it every time you have the last wound?
Yeah.
Or is it the first time?
No, this is every time.
Every time he
loses his
dies?
last wound.
So you always like 4 feel no pain. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. It's 4 feel no pain type thing. Yep. Feel no pain type dealy. He's good. He's still alive. Morale test. What's your leadership?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're gonna spend 2 points.
Yeah, down to 1.
Down to 1 command point. Auto passing his morale, and we're going on. Oh, actually, let's see if I scored anything. So I'm actually scoring nothing. Yeah. I can't discard tier 3 or 5 because Ben can get him on his turn. How many points do you have, Ben? I have
4 right now.
I have 3 because I have my 1 point, and I have First Blood and Slay the Warlord. But do you have Slay the Warlord on mine? Do you count that into your score?
Oh, I did not.
So you have 5.
I have 5.
It's 5 to 3 in your favor. Then draws 1 new card. It's Supremacy. Control any 3 objectives. You can do that no problem, and you're gonna. Oh crap, we're losing this game hard. Okay, so where do you want to start? Move that guy back. There's some points. Oh, wait a second. Draw 1 more card because you scored that on my turn now. You scored defend 1 on my
right.
turn. So now you have that counts 2 points. So you're at 7.
And this is a long one.
Priority orders received. You. I don't think you can get this. I think your warlord has to do this. That's for your warlord. You can discard that at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn.
No, I want to discard it now.
No,
I can't score.
Dude, you're gonna take my butt in this game, I think.
Well,
So you move that back on your turn.
yeah.
He's jumping back to marker 3. He's gonna score that from my hand. What do they want to do?
They're gonna move up.
They're gonna move up.
So these guys are gonna get off the rock, and they're gonna go how far?
Wait a second. You know what I just realized? Maybe. I don't know if it matters yet. Maybe you score these on my turn. You didn't have them on my turn, but you might score them on my turn now. Anyways, they're advancing.
Yep, they're just gonna go.
Hiding.
No,
Yeah.
they're taking cover.
No, I don't blame you, dude, because
They're
honestly,
hunting.
you win this on points now.
I'm gonna try.
Yep.
That's all I have left.
How about the Wolves?
See, that's the thing with them. They're so squishy. Putting them in ruins won't do me much good.
Right.
And there's so many of them, I can't really hide them anywhere.
That's what you want to do.
So I can use them as flak and screen with them.
What are you gonna do with them, Ben?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Camera running.
Because you kept talking. I don't know.
No. I gotta figure something out.
This is us thinking out loud.
Oh, this is terrible.
I'm still recording.
I know they are.
And then moving up some wolves just a bit because we're preparing them for future turns. No real purpose over here anymore. And he nudged with an inch of me, which is illegal, so I'm gonna push him back to where he was. And we're gonna go back to and Ben's pushing him back forward. I'll put him back where he was. And then over here, Ben's gonna now shoot. Plasma pistol?
Yeah, listen.
Gonna overcharge it?
Yeah, I'm gonna overcharge.
Dude, if you overcharge it, you don't get that point. Yeah, overcharge it.
No, I thought I already scored that point.
No, you didn't score that point
I'm
yet.
not gonna overcharge.
Overcharge. You're gonna roll like a
Not
3 in which you
overcharging
overcharged.
See, that's what happens when guys overcharge things.
Splat.
That's all that's left.
You hit on 3.
No, I should overcharge.
Wait, are you now 4?
You averted me.
That's not what I meant. Aren't you like normally the skill 4 on these guys?
That's the Wolf Guard.
Oh, okay.
That's shown.
Yeah, hitting on 4 because of aversion. And that's a hit.
Yep.
Wounding on a 3. No, 4.
4.
You didn't overcharge. No. And over there,
Yep.
want to do plasma or Melta first?
Melta's not within Melta range, so we'll do Melta first.
Melta first, hit on 3. Wounding on 3. D6 damage.
Want to roll that 6 now?
6. Down to 3. Plasma.
Yep. Plasma's and then rapid fire. Sitting on 3. He's gonna
Do it.
overcharge.
Overcharging plasma. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Whew. Looking for a pair of 6s here. Nope, it's dead.
Does it explode?
Nope. And now the charge. We're gonna shoot. We're gonna start off with the grav cannon. Hey.
Ooh.
Okay. 3 up and roll. Okay, 1 goes through. Hold on. It's worth D3 wounds because you have better than 3 up armor. 3 wounds, so 3 4 for no pains. He's dead.
Nice. Of course.
Oh, do I have to put my assassinate card now? You can score on your opponent's turn now.
Okay.
So I score my assassinate at the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn, what of your cards are you gonna score?
Okay, so I'm gonna.
This one's gonna get discarded.
Okay,
That's your warlord.
Discarded. Secure objective 5 and take objective 5 from you.
Yep, that's 2 points.
Supremacy
It's worth D3 plus my marker number 3.
plus your marker number 3.
So you're gonna score 3 points plus D3. So 2.
5 points.
Want to use your last reroll on that?
No.
Save it for something important.
Yeah.
So I drew Area Denial, which I'm gonna score, Kingslayer, which I just already scored, and then Secure 1 again. That's over there. Better be able to grab that. So let us do things. We have to kill that guy. I'm gonna move this whole squad up as far as I can. So I'm gonna want to get them in vehicles later to get across the field and Ben the Coward. I'm gonna bring this guy to about here. They are gonna move around towards them without moving the grav cannon. And same as the squad, the grav cannon is not gonna move either. So we went like that, and like this, we're gonna bring him. Actually, we're gonna back up. We're gonna keep all mauls within 3. We're just gonna do that. This guy will come to about here. This guy's gonna move. And here comes the big boy. To right about there. Let's do psychic stuff. Mortal wounds. You do take. Oh, it doesn't matter, he's dead. We only got 1 left. And then we're trying to do a version on them. No! Failed to avert them. This squad's gonna fire first, fire at them. We're gonna fire the plasma gun first. Hit on 3. Okay. That is 4 for 4 for plasma guns missing. Grav Cannon. Hitting, we'll call it a 3. It would be a 3. Hitting on 4s because I moved. And 1 to -3, so 6 up save. Kills 1. And 4 more bolt guns. 4 more saves. There you go.
Yep.
3 up. 1 more dice. This squad's gonna go. Grav Cannon. And 1. 6 up save. 1 more dead. Plasma pistol, plasma gun. Hits. Wounds. 6 up. Rapid fire, a couple of the bolt guns, but most of them are not in rapid fire range. And we wound on 4s. That is a spectacular roll. Wow. 3 up save. Kills 1. 2. 2 more dead. You guys are getting expensive now. Okay. Oh, crap. Should have did my big gun into him. Big gun. Only D3 shots because there's so little guys. Hitting on 4s because I moved. 2s. 1. -3. 6 up save. Squat. And it's Stormbolter. Nope. Stormbolter. 1 more save. Gets 1. Last cannons are going to go... Well, for last cannons are obviously going into that. The tank. Rhino. The heavy bolter will go into these 2 guys. Heavy bolter. Everything hits. 4 wounds. 4 up save. -1.
So 5 up save?
No, 4 up save.
4 up save.
1 more dice. Oh, 2 more dice. That's all of them. And there goes that squad. And then the twin las guns into the rhino in the corner. Yeah. Crud. I don't need the command point. I got 3 left. I'm gonna... Nah, you have 5 up save. Because you have cover.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some guys in the way. Yeah, you're good. Okay. So then on my turn, I can't score or discard marker 1 because Ben's gonna get it. I do have area denial for D3. 2. So I'm up to 6 points. And then I got Kingslayer for D3. I'm gonna re-roll that with a command point. Okay, just 1. So at the end of turn 3, going into turn 4, the score is 12-7 in Ben's favor.
I gotta draw my cards.
Yes, and you're gonna end up getting my 1 more point as well. Oh no, defend 6, psychological warfare and blood and guts. Ben's not scoring anything with my card.
No.
Alright, do you have anything to do in your turn? Just hold out, hope I don't get any points?
Yeah, I'm just gonna steal your point this turn.
Yeah, you go up there.
Yeah.
You gotta walk unit up there, get him in line of sight for me. Running up.
Yep.
Just putting 1 guy. You have clearance within 6 vertically.
Oh, okay.
That's still a thing, right? Pretty sure I read that. Yeah.
That's not a separate thing that we're remembering.
Okay, so he's scoring my card. And you want to move these guys around at all?
No, because I can't get
Yeah,
the
I
area
know.
denial thing now, so
Yeah.
I might as well actually just pull them back a good chunk.
Alright, go ahead and move them where you want to move them. And then we go into my turn after scoring 1 point, bringing you to 13 points. We got a tie turning draw here. I got Big Game Hunter, Defend 2, which I'm already going to get, and Hold the Line. Yep, there's some points. These guys are going to move and get inside this rhino. They're going to moving inside the rhino. They're going to defend 2, but we might as well get into... look where we are. Let's just move up in case Ben decides to come forward. Which he won't, but you know, whatever. We're going to go vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. We're going to put the Psyker right about there. And we'll keep moving this Land Raider over. Vindicator's gonna fire at the squad right there, holding 1 D6 shots because you got a bunch of guys. And we're moved for hitting on 4s. Oh, we have psychic phase. We're gonna put a virgin on the wolves.
What's the range on the version?
24.
Oh.
He had nothing within 18. So we just want hero version. You are averted. -1 to hit. Alright, now we're going back to shooting and we're hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. You got 1 6-up save. Hey, you're fine. It's Stormbolter. 1 save, 3 up. Okay. Storm Bolter from the Rhino. Storm Bolter from this Rhino. 1. Gotcha. Yeah. Everything. Can I see those wolves? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put the heavy bolter into the wolves and then the last cannons in the Rhino. The last cannons. 3s. How many wounds you got?
What?
I'm not gonna. No, okay, that's good. No cover this time. 6 up save. Okay, so 2d6 damage. You have 10 in the Rhino?
I think so.
On a 4+, it'll be dead. Nah, it's gonna die. You're down to 1 wound. Heavy bolters into the dogs.
Hitting on 4s.
Why?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Powder Machine Spirit. Yep.
Yeah.
And you have no save, right? Oh, cover. 6 up save. 3 die. And in my turn, I score hold the line for 2 points. Wait, it's 1 point. What am I doing? Why am I rolling Markle? I'm not scoring Big Game Hunter is still alive. I'll score that later. And then defend 2, I'll score on Ben's turn. Ben discarded defend 6. You draw a new card. Secure 2. Woo! I'll score 2 points there.
Well, how many points do you have, Steve?
I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 points. But at the end of your turn, I'm going to score 2, 3. I'll go up to 11 points at the end of your turn. And you have 12?
I have 13.
At 13? Well, that's not over yet.
I am. I'll save again.
Keep going? Okay. So close, though. I just start drawing perfect cards. Do you want to move it all? Oh, he's coming out.
No.
No. Stay put. And the turn?
Yeah.
So I'm going to score your secure objective number 2. And I'm going to score 2 points for my defend 2. If I get it in my hand.
I'm gonna. I wasn't aware I could do this.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never done it in a game before. But
Pop
I
and
will
smoke.
Pop
Yeah,
smoke.
definitely. All right, let's draw some cards for me. Secure 2! Overwhelming firepower. Get it out when they're going to get out. As we keep pressing forward. What do you guys tell you? It's an intense Game of Thrones conversation happening over here. I'm going to go up like this, and then back like this. They're staying there.
Here's it.
Keep going up. See, everybody, when I turn the camera on, the whole room just gets quiet. It's okay. You can talk about Hodor and hold the door. The saddest moment.
No.
The
That's
saddest moment of my life.
Game of Thrones.
I'm not.
Spoilers.
No spoilers. No
We are not
spoilers.
putting-
I'm
That's
just
a
saying.
Huge spoiler.
I'm just saying it was the saddest moment of my life, and I wish it didn't happen. We're good right there. Let's bring up this guy. Room to here. Let's go a little forward. Right about there. First, we smite. D3 wounds. 2 are dead. Then we aversion the dogs. Yeah, they're averted. Then we shoot at them with the battle cannon. 1 time. No, 2 times. On 4s. And 2s. 1's dead. Then the Land Raider goes after your tank. We are -1 hit because you popped smoke, so we're hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 6 up save.
And he is
Dead. Don't care about explosion.
It's okay.
And then we're gonna fire them into the dogs. Let's do the grav can first. On 4s because we moved. And 3s. And -3.
To the dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to save that.
Oh yeah, that's true. 2 dead. Plasma. Nope. They're bolt guns. What's your toughest on a dog? 4?
4.
Yeah. You have cover, so 5 up. 3 more dead. And this squad. Ben, put those guys back. Smite leads line of sight. I just tried to cheat. But Cullen is checking rules and stuff, trying to make me look like a fool on the internet. I do that myself, Cullen. We don't need your help.
Try to help.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it. We're gonna put those models back. Smite leads line of sight. This Smite will end up killing 2 dogs. Ben measured it and they would have been in range. This squad will go and fire their grav into them on 4 because we moved. Plasma gun, nope. And bolt guns on 4s, so you guys saw 5 up save because they cover. Oh, no cover. What am I saying?
6 up.
6 up. 2 more dead. Oh, I forgot to fire his storm bolter at those dogs. Nope, they're fine. Forgot my heavy bolter into the dogs. Just 3. Just 2. -1, so 6 up save. So I cover.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Okay, at the end of my turn, I'm scoring a big game hunter. And secure 2. The rhino.
Oh.
Yeah. And overwhelming firepower. That puts me in the lead.
I will shake hands on that then.
Okay, good game, sir. Well done. So there you go.
That was
something. That was Ben learning not to fly forward with your entire army for 1 point.
No, I was trying to mess up your back lines because I thought between the Lone Wolf and the Storm Wolf, I could hold you in place long enough for the rest of my army to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, the surrounding me thing, I definitely placed the Storm Wolf in the wrong spot. I could have placed it in a much better spot, but in the end, it really didn't matter where.
So
I couldn't have placed it
were you aware of that I could surround you like that?
I was. I thought about it in the game.
When he flew there, guys, did you guys think of that?
Yeah,
I did.
I didn't think of it until I decided to surround him. I thought I was going to kill him, and his guys were going to get out and I was going to shoot them down.
No, I think as soon as he moves it up, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. See, that's a mistake I could have made myself. I didn't think of it until I started moving my model. And I realized, wait a second, I can stop you from getting out.
There was better places I could have put them. I didn't really need the line breaker so much, but I thought I could get enough las cannon and the Hellfrost shots into the Land Raider to mess it up a bit because they all do D6 wounds.
Fair enough.
But that ended up not working out, and then at that point it was just a retreating game for the rest.
Was the range on the Hellfrost though?
24.
Yeah, it's really
You could
short.
have been farther away.
I could have been farther away. Yep.
All right, there you go, guys. That was my first game of 8th edition with Ben. What probably looked like his first game of 8th edition, but it wasn't.
Game of 8th edition on your.
Yeah, it is my first on my channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your second game ever of 8th, though, isn't it? Yeah.
That's nice.
This guy's busy getting married and stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Happy Wargaming.